Hi, I'm Amy Rickman. I'm a health and homeopathic educator. And again, I am just so thankful that Dr. Jody asked me to be a part of this group, that we are encouraging each other and moving forward, not looking just at our circumstances, but looking at our future, which our future is in the Lord, right? So anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about joy. And this verse, Psalm 16:11, you make known to me the path of life. In your presence there is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. And I just love this because doesn't he guide our path of life and help us stay in the right way so that we can have a fullness and favor in what we do? And I have been working on choosing and focusing on joy because it is a choice. It's kind of like love, it's a choice, right? And so even if my emotions are going up and down, I'm feeling happy or sad, I can still choose to be joyful and have a joyful spirit. So that's something that I've been trying to discipline myself about for years. Not that I'm perfect, but that's kind of been my focus. So I am going to be going over 4 more ingredients in the Slenderiiz drops in the Slenderiiz system, just to give you a little bit more information. So the next remedy we're going to talk about is graphites, and graphites is made from carbon, but it is made from naturally occurring substances in God's creation. This is not from something synthetic that we would get. And this one is great. You all think of graphites a lot of times for skin issues, glandular issues, and people that deal with overweight issues. So there's a protocol for using this for people that are dealing with having too much weight. So this is a great one that is part of this formulation. The next one is Ignatia amara, and I love Ignatia amara. It's actually from Ignatia seeds. And this one helps so much with calming your mind and calming your brain, especially when feeling overwhelmed. How many of us are feeling overwhelmed right now? I know that can be challenging. I feel like sometimes there's just trying to get through and figure out how we're going to get through the day, right? Well, just as a tip, if you needed to, you could take Ignatia amara 200 in the homeopathic form in the pellets a couple times a day if you are feeling just overwhelmed, especially that sign where you feel like, oh my goodness, can I do this? Can I do this? And also it's great for grieving. I know a lot of us have lost loved ones or even pets, or we're dealing just with grieving. If it could be a divorce or a move or a loss of a friendship. This is a great one just to help you get through that time. And of course, it's also in the drops to help you with that feeling. Our next one is calliphosphoricum, and I love calliphosphoricum. It's a cell salt. There's 12 cell salts, which are a type or a subset of homeopathy, which I teach about in my classes. This one is also great for that mental exhaustion and fatigue when your brain is mentally working so hard. It's great for even students that are studying, could be people that are working long days. So when you're feeling mentally exhausted. So this is another one. You can take calliphosphoricum in a 6X by itself a couple times a day if you are feeling overwhelmed. You can keep it, with you in your purse or your bag and just use it if you're at work or wherever you might be if you're starting to feel that. And it's also great for your kids if they're getting ready, they're studying a lot, or they're going through exams or finals. This can be a great one. So the next one is Lycopodium clavatum, and this is actually from club moss. And this one is great because it helps with a lot of intestinal issues. I know a lot of us, as we start aging, start having more of those issues. So more of the bloating and edema. Edema is the extra water weight that you might feel. This one is great for even acid reflux, those kinds of issues. So this one again can be used separately if you need to. If you are dealing with digestive issues, especially constipation, those kind of problems. So anyway, I hope that this has been helpful for you. I have some videos on YouTube at Amy's Health Nest that I'd love for you to watch that explain more about the drops and other topics that might be of interest to you. And I also have a virtual school where I talk about homeopathy and how to live more holistically, cleaner lives. We share a lot of recipes, and it's a community of support. So love to see you there too. Thank you.